Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Time is pretty early morning here, 6:53, 7. I woke up 2-3 hours back. I've been doing breakfast, coffee, cleaning a little bit, morning routines, and today I have a busy day ahead. I'm going to have to do cleaning of the house. I have to buy a few things, and it's very hot and humid. Already in the morning, the sun is pretty intense. Nowadays, the rain is gone and it's replaced by extreme high heat and humidity until winter comes. Maybe till November, it's going to stay like this. Stay very careful. Even though I do prefer a warmer setup than rainy days, because rainy days can be a little bit messy and muddy and dirty. But this is also very difficult. Without the AC, is very difficult. Okay, so still we are maintaining with our cold season, and these are 7 fantastic fall weather scents from different budget segment. A couple of them are discontinued, but I would imagine, like, if you like a little bit of darkness in perfumes, like bit dark fragrances for fall, let's go one by one and do test them. Do not blind buy. Okay, first fragrance I'm gonna go, recent purchases, Mobusan, and this is the name of the perfume, Une Historie. I do not know how to say this name still. Une Historie Dehn, Dome, Irresistible. Okay, basically, if you just type in Fragrantica, Mobusan, I don't know, Une History, or it will appear. So this is a 90 ml bottle, I think, and this fragrance is affordable, very lovely, and I really got super impressed by it, especially seeing Sebastian Zara's review a few months back, maybe last year or so, and I actually get very excited because I cannot afford the fragrances that he reviews most of the time, niche or indie, and they're not really available here. But when he talks about some designers, I take note. And Sebastian Zara does not hype or be very kind to fragrances which are lackluster or average. He gives love to fragrances he really likes. So this is thanks to him. I did mention in my review, and this is a very nice perfume, absolutely beautiful fig fragrance. And the perfumer who did this, I do not remember her name at this point, but I did say, I think in one of my posts, my dear friend Carlos or Alonso said, this is one of our fantastic works. She loves doing fig, and fig is a specialty. And it also has some sweetness to it, like sandalwood perhaps or something, I don't remember, but it is pretty much like a lighter take on Ombre Noir by Lalique, and they are not redundant. So what I like about this, it does have good performance. It's not very beast mode, but it does last pretty decent time, but a little bit like a wearable version of Ombre Noir. Ombre Noir I would recommend highly for winter, this one for fall. This is a masterpiece hidden gem. Okay, so Mobusan, do check out the fragrance. Don't always fall for the house only. Okay, what I'm gonna go with second, I have quite a few solid ones. Okay, let's go with let's go with Issey Miyake. Okay, Issey Miyake Nuit Issey, and this bottle is pretty nice. It's a dark looking bottle, but it's not all the way opaque. And I do have the parfum, which is more dominant on the leather and smoke. This one is citrusy, fresh, clean, like Issey Miyake does. Man, my one hand is disabled because I'll just tell you, sometimes you just get annoyed, but let me show you. This finger, I had a huge cut, chunk of this skin or the meat came out, and then I didn't have stitches, but this is taking me a long time to heal. It's already been more than 2 weeks, I think, I guess, but the hand really hurts. I cannot use it. It hurts every time I knock it. Anyway, I'm not going to open it because I'm holding the mic. This is a very nice scent, but it does have a little bit of a darkness to the perfume, which mixes very nicely with the freshness. So this is a nighttime version of L'Odyssée Purum, and I know how this smells. Let me see if I can take it off. Okay, this cap is pretty sturdy. Really like it. This is very nice. Maybe there's a grapefruit yuzu that mix. Yeah, it's a pretty nice fragrance. You can wear this also in summer, I would imagine, because this one has some freshness to it, but nighttime it will be perfect. But I really feel the lightness of this fragrance. It's not very light. It's not very dark. It's somewhere in between. It's pretty wearable in fall. Nighttime, if you're just going out for a walk, evening walk, this will be a good fragrance. Nuit Issey by Issey Miyake. Great fragrance release. Next one I'm going to show you is perhaps I just re-reviewed this. It's a good fragrance. Okay, it's not a masterpiece. It's a very decent perfume, perhaps one of the best releases in Ralph Lauren. Someone said after Modern Reserve, this is what he feels is the best. I feel Polo Blue is my mojo. After that, few fragrances like Supreme Oud and perhaps Polo Black, Double Black. This is in my top 5 basically of Polo Oud. The Polo Supreme Oud I prefer over this because that one has more performance, more sweetness and rose. This thing also has some rose, some oud, some smoke, spices, a little bit of a cinnamon. But this is more of a Tom Ford Oud Wood, YSL M7 Oud Absolute, that kind of feature. And also if you like Dolce & Gabbana exclusive Royal Nights, this is similar to those, but the price point is very expensive. I think in countries like Australia, this will go for 150 US dollars, okay? So you have to really pay premium to get this, but I think you can get this under $85 if you get it for discounted size. That is pretty much like half the price of the retail. It is still overpriced for that. I would say somewhere after 1 year, 2 years, if you find this at some, like year-end sale, Black Friday sale for 65, under $70, scoop it up. That price, this is good because this is 125 ml. Pretty masculine perfume, pretty wearable. If you like Boss Bottled Oud, you like this. If you like M7 Oud Absolute, this reminds me of YSL M7, but more designer version of it, okay? It's a decent, very decent fragrance. Polo Oud, perfect for the fall season. So you have 3 left, and I do not have all my fragrances here. Maybe today I'll start bringing few boxes, and I'll try to do more, reviews from here. So the 3 that I have, out of the 3, all 3 have one thing in common, sadly. The sad part is all 3 are discontinued and very, very hard to find. Very hard to find, very. And when I say hard to find, means you literally will have to do this. You have to go from mall to mall, trying your luck to locate these perfumes, and I will feel you'll not find them. But if you do, pay premium and get these. These 3 fragrances are very gem of fragrance that people usually do not recommend. Okay, I'll start with this one. Okay, I'll go with Prada Amber Intense. You guys know how hard this is to find. And I do have Tom Ford Noir. I think it's called Noir, right? Noir EDP at there. It's a dark bottle somewhere here. That and this are very similar, but this is back in the days, 1/3 of the price of Tom Ford, and the quality, the waxy, sticky quality to it. It's like very much, Coach Rob 619 of my favorite reviewers said this smells like black soap. I never tried that, but I would imagine it does have a soapy, dark smell, which is the darker brother of Prada Amber. Funny enough, Prada Amber Purum lasts a lot more than this and more oomph to it, which you feel the darker one would be giving you, but it's okay. The winter time, this thing lasts pretty long time, and the smell of it is very unique, mysterious, something Tom Ford would make, right? That's the credit of this perfume, Prada's quality. So I wear this in summer sometimes, but this one doesn't do justice. So fall, winter, this will be perfect. Prada Amber Intense. This kind of fragrances do not get mentioned that much, apart from the real reviewers who are not paid like promoters. They mention that. So number 2, I would go with one of my absolute favorite fragrance line and house called Bvlgari. And Bvlgari is Man, and this is Black Orient. Okay, a little bit different than Men in Black. So I did own everything from this line, apart from Bvlgari Man Extreme, the All Blacks edition. That one is too much like price for it. They're asking $150 for that. I'm not paying. But this thing, I hunted it down. Okay, I had it long time back. I finished my bottle, and when I started off, I actually like Men in Black a lot more than this, for a reason. That one is more sweet, more easy to wear. This, however, is not. This is a winter beauty. This thing introduced oud. Every house, designer house, when they introduce oud, they take pride in it, because this is our exclusive oud fragrance, right? They introduce oud in this, and this fragrance, man, longevity wise, it's the longest lasting of any Bvlgari Man line. I would say the few of the other ones, new ones, they're good, but this thing I think is top of the performer line. So you get that oud, you get that Men in Black spices, a little bit of a sweetness, but it's less boozy, less tuberose, and its focus is mostly on the spicy oud. Woody fragrance, man, this thing is a very strong, like Black Orchid. It is similar to that performance. I would say for fall and winter, this is a gem. Hunt it down. Even $100-something is worth it. Bvlgari Man Black Orient. And I'll finish with number 1. This is my channel, and some of you will not agree. Like, you hate this house, you hate this line. It's okay. I do not absolutely mind at all, because this is what fragrance game is all about. You like something, I don't like it. We may like something at the same time, but something I love, you may hate. This is the beauty of fragrance game. I understand it now. This is House of Paco Rabanne. And this fragrance, let me hype it up a little bit. It's a flanker to a very popular fragrance called 1 Million. And 1 Million does have thousands of flankers. I did review almost all of them. Out of those, I do love Elixir. I do love 1 Million Absolutely Gold. And I think my third favorite or so, oh, third favorite, no, one more I love, Previa I love. Maybe number 4 is this one, Pucker Up on 1 Million Intense. So when you see the bottle, it does look different, right? The opulent juice and then a little bit of a snowflake. I don't know what is this effect that you talk about, maybe snow effect or something. Very nicely done. Okay, you can see the juice, which is nice. In most 1 million, you cannot. This fragrance is like 1 million, but the emphasis is on rose. And when you say rose, 1 million does have rose, but 1 million is more for the blood orange, a little bit of a leather. This thing, you have to smell it. I'm wearing something there. I'm wearing something there as well. Okay, let's just spray on my shirt. Just one spray. This fragrance is the one of the best flankers or your best perfume your money can buy. Why? Extreme performance. Performance is very good. Only thing that lasts more than this is Absolutely Gold, which is my absolute favorite. When you spray this is such a sweetheart. This is one of the sexiest, like night out sweet scents that you like to wear, which will get you compliments. Many fragrances do not get you compliments. Fragrances that get me compliments are Dior Homme Intense, Valentino Uomo Intense, 1 Million, Eros. So this is in that, that complimenter section. That's why it's so high up in the order. If you spray this, when people smell this on you, they will say, it smells familiar, but I don't know. I do not know exactly what it smells like, right? This is the fragrance that you need to know is the most beautiful. It's like a pretty one in the line, okay? And I think if you wear this in even, let's say, Valentine's Day, this would be a perfect scent. But the rose in this is done so beautifully. There's like a fruity sweetness about it. And the 1 million sweetness is there, but it's different than typical, like a teenager, how to say, schoolgoers, okay, or college goers, tutti fruitiness. This is a bit more serious and it's not as juvenile. That's the word I'm looking for. This is hands down the best perfumes 1 million line ever produced. So there you go, 1 million intense. Hunt those down. If you can get to smell them, then you'll see if you like them or not. But for colder months, oh, I have one left. I didn't see the little bottle there. So there are 7 in the list. So this is my number 1. Okay. Yeah, this is number 1. So this is, sorry, my bad. Okay. Because I've been doing 2-3 reviews. I'm a bit tired. This is from House of Ajmal. And there is zero sweetness in this perfume. This is purely for oud lovers. Okay. If out of the 7, if you ask me what is the most beast mode or like literally one spray will last few days on shirt, this is it. Okay. This is Dehn Al Shams, I think the name. I'll write it down. Don't worry. It's a cute little bottle. I think 30 ml or so. It's not a very big bottle. And this is one of my more expensive perfume purchase so far. And I'll tell you why. Many of you do not know. This house, Ajmal, creates a lot of fragrances that people do not know of. People know mostly Armaf, Rasasi, and now Ahmed Al Maghribi, but Ajmal has many fragrances, Amir 1, Amir 2, and few of the other oud fragrances, which are very expensive, $200 plus. This is, I think, excess of $150 for 30 ml or something. So Dehn Al Shams is more darker take on Ajmal's, was that, this other one, the little bit bigger bottle, something Al Shams. Nowadays, really diabetes really destroys your memory because you lose memory. So let me see the name if I can get it. Yeah, sorry about that. That is called Mukhallat Al Shams. That one was done by Nikhil Bhai, perfume guru from India, the best reviewer in our Asian region. I'm very proud of him. So I'm the next best one. And I'm not joking. No, I'm joking. Sorry. Sorry, a little bit of a coffee. But this fragrance is very serious on oud. If you do enjoy oud, this is basically winter's baby. Man, I can smell it from the atomizer. It's so strong. Man, I don't want to spray this. This one uses very high-class agar oud. This fragrance is not a compliment piece from ladies, but people who wear oud, they wear Middle Eastern kind of fragrances. They like bakhur or incense. This is for them. This you can see from juice color what kind of juice is gonna be. It's not fruity, it's not citrusy, it's pure oud. And you smell different phases in this, but it's just pure. Like Rasasi has the Borouge line. This is equivalent to that or better. Okay, so number 1 today is this fragrance. Perhaps for winter would be great, but Dehn Al Shams, they have one more of it. Even darker juice. That one is, I forgot the name. I reviewed that as well. Check out all my Ajmal reviews, then you'll see. So these are the 7 fragrances. I'm sorry about that little bit, boo-boo. So there you have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the fall season if you already started. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.